Have you ever locked eyes with someone across the room and felt a question lingering in the air? Could there be a subtle message hidden in that fleeting glance? Or perhaps you've shared a smile or a lighthearted conversation only to wonder if there's something deeper behind it. It's a familiar experience, meeting someone, sensing an inexplicable connection, but being unsure if the feeling is mutual. Is it simple friendliness? Or could those smiles and glances carry a more profound meaning? If you've ever found yourself in this situation, you're not alone. Today, we'll journey into the subtle yet powerful language of unspoken emotions. Inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we'll uncover 12 subtle signs that a woman might have feelings for you, even if she's trying to hide them. Our goal isn't just to list these signs, but to help you develop the tools to recognize and interpret them with clarity. By the end of this video, you'll be better equipped to navigate these delicate interactions, uncover unspoken sentiments, and possibly recognize when someone special may be expressing their interest in you. So, welcome to this exploration into the subtle language of attraction. Together, let's uncover the hidden meanings behind actions and gestures that might just lead to deeper connections. Let's take the first step with something as simple and powerful as a smile. Sign 1. The meaningful smile. Let's take a moment to appreciate the profound impact of a smile. It's a simple gesture, yet it carries the weight of emotions that words often fail to express. When a woman harbors feelings for you but tries to keep them hidden, her smile may betray her true emotions. Pay close attention to how she smiles when she sees you. Is it a polite, fleeting gesture? Or does her smile seem to brighten her entire face, lighting up her eyes and radiating genuine warmth? If her smile shines a little brighter in your presence, it might be more than just friendliness. It could be a subtle sign of a deeper connection. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This insight reminds us that in human interactions, the truth often lies in the smallest, quietest details. A smile, though modest, can reveal emotions she's not yet ready or willing to express in words. So, the next time she smiles at you, don't just see it as a surface-level gesture. Look deeper. Her smile might be speaking a language of affection, one she's not ready to put into words. And if you notice this, let's move on to see what other subtle cues might be hiding in her gestures. Sign 2. Hair play and mirroring body language. Have you ever noticed her casually running her fingers through her hair while talking to you? It's a gesture so timeless and natural that it might seem like nothing more than a habit, but in many cases, it holds a deeper meaning. When a woman feels drawn to someone, she may unconsciously groom herself in their presence. This could manifest as playing with her hair, twirling it, or sweeping it back from her face. These actions are subtle yet revealing, often indicating attraction and a desire to present herself at her best. Equally intriguing is the concept of mirroring. This happens when she instinctively mimics your body language without realizing it. For example, if you lean forward, she might lean forward too. If you cross your arms or legs, she may do the same. Mirroring reflects an unspoken connection and harmony between two people. It's her subconscious way of aligning with you and creating a sense of unity. The next time you're talking to her, pay attention. Does she touch her hair more than usual? Does her posture or movement echo yours? These subtle cues might be her body's way of signaling interest, even if her words don't say it outright. Sign 3. Remembering small details. One of the most telling signs of someone's interest in you lies in the way they remember the small details. It's more than just a sharp memory. It's a reflection of how much attention they pay to what you say and do. Have you noticed her bringing up something you mentioned in passing? Maybe it's the name of your favorite song, the title of a book you enjoy, or even your pet's name that you only mentioned once. This kind of attentiveness isn't merely polite. It suggests that she values your words and is actively listening because you matter to her. When someone takes the time to recall and reference the little things, it's often their way of demonstrating care and interest. It signals that your thoughts and experiences resonate with her, and she's subtly trying to forge a deeper connection. As the saying goes, the devil is in the details, but so too is genuine affection. The next time she remembers something you didn't expect her to, take note. It might reveal more about her feelings than you initially realized. So, keep an ear out for those small but meaningful recollections. They may carry a weight far greater than they seem. Sign 4. Inviting body language. The human body often speaks a language of its own, one that can be more honest than words. When a woman feels a connection with you, her body language may unconsciously convey it. Pay close attention to her physical gestures during your interactions. Does she lean in closer when you're speaking, as though drawn to your presence? Are her arms relaxed and open, or does she subtly align her feet toward you? These inviting gestures are her body's way of signaling interest and comfort. An open posture, such as opening crossed arms or a relaxed stance, suggests that she's receptive to your company and possibly open to deeper connection. On the other hand, defensive body language, like crossed arms or feet pointing away, might indicate disinterest or hesitation. These nonverbal cues are rarely dramatic, but they're powerful indicators of how someone feels in your presence. Her willingness to lean in, maintain an open stance, or create physical alignment can subtly reveal her level of attraction. Next, let's uncover how even the tiniest, seemingly insignificant gestures, like lip licking, can speak volumes. The next time you are around her, observe her body language. Is she subconsciously inviting you closer? These small physical signs might be her quiet way of letting you know she enjoys being around you. Sign 5. Lip licking and nervous gestures. Sometimes, a woman's hidden feelings are revealed through small, seemingly insignificant behaviors. Lip licking and nervous gestures are 2 examples of this. When she's around someone she's drawn to, she may unconsciously lick her lips more frequently. This action often stems from nervous anticipation or an effort to subtly draw attention to her lips, a timeless signal of attraction. It's not just a random habit, but rather a subconscious way of communicating interest. Similarly, nervous gestures can give away her feelings. She might fidget with her jewelry, adjust her clothing, or play with her fingers when you're near. These small actions often signify a mix of excitement and anxiety, especially when they occur primarily in your presence. As Epictetus wisely noted, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. Observing these behaviors requires patience and an open mind. Don't overanalyze every movement, but instead notice if these signs appear consistently when she's around you. Lip licking and nervous gestures, though subtle, can speak volumes. They might just be her body's way of expressing feelings she's not yet ready to voice. 6. Exposing her neck. In the intricate world of nonverbal communication, exposing the neck is a gesture that holds profound significance. It's subtle yet deeply rooted in human instinct, symbolizing vulnerability and trust. A woman may unconsciously reveal her neck in various ways when she feels comfortable or attracted to someone. This could be a slight tilt of her head, the choice to wear clothing with an open neckline, or even a casual sweep of her hand to move her hair aside. These actions may seem insignificant, but they communicate a sense of openness and receptiveness. Why does this matter? The neck is a delicate and vulnerable part of the body. In the animal kingdom, exposing it is a sign of submission and trust. In humans, it often carries similar connotations. By revealing her neck, she may be signaling a subconscious desire for closeness or connection. As Seneca once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." If you're attentive to these subtle cues, you'll be better equipped to recognize meaningful signs and respond appropriately. So, the next time she tilts her head or moves her hair to expose her neck, don't dismiss it as random. It might be her way of inviting a deeper connection without saying a word. Sign 7. Quick glances. The eyes are often said to be windows to the soul, and when it comes to hidden emotions, they rarely lie. If a woman is harboring feelings for you but trying to conceal them, her eyes may still give her away. Have you ever caught her stealing glances at you, only for her to quickly look away when your eyes meet? These fleeting looks may seem insignificant at first, but they often hold a deeper meaning. It's as though she's seeking a connection through her gaze, but isn't ready to let you fully see her intentions. In human psychology, prolonged eye contact can feel intense, even overwhelming, especially when emotions are involved. To balance her desire to connect with the need to maintain her composure, she might resort to brief, almost shy glances. If you notice her looking your way more often than chance would allow, particularly when your gaze intersects, it's worth paying attention. These quick glances can be a powerful, albeit subtle, indication of her interest. So, the next time you feel someone's eyes on you but catch them turning away, consider the possibility that her hidden emotions are peeking through, even if only for a moment. Sign 8. Extra effort in appearance. When someone is interested in you, they often go the extra mile to make a good impression, even if they don't explicitly say it. A noticeable sign of this is when a woman starts putting extra effort into her appearance around you. Perhaps she wears a more stylish outfit, spends more time perfecting her makeup, or tries out a new hairstyle. While these changes might seem small, they can be her way of silently communicating interest. It's not just about looking good in general, it's about catching your attention specifically. This extra effort is her way of saying, "I care about how you see me," without having to say the words out loud. It's a subtle yet significant attempt to stand out and leave a lasting impression. As Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Her deliberate enhancements reflect a desire to align with what she believes you'll notice and admire. So, the next time you see her, take a moment to notice if she looks a little more polished or radiant than usual. This added attention to detail might just be her way of drawing your eyes, and perhaps your heart, toward her. Sign 908. Indirect compliments. Compliments can be a window into someone's true feelings, even when they're delivered indirectly. A woman who has feelings for you might subtly praise you without making it too obvious. For instance, in a group setting, she might comment on your intelligence or humor in a casual way. She could say something like, "You're always so quick with smart ideas," or "That's such a funny story. You always know how to lighten the mood." These remarks may seem neutral, but they often carry deeper meaning. By framing her compliments this way, she avoids being too direct while still showing her admiration. It's a careful balance. She's letting you know she notices and values your qualities without risking the vulnerability of an outright declaration. Pay close attention to her words. Those small, thoughtful acknowledgments might be her way of expressing interest in you while keeping her true feelings hidden. Sign 15. Choosing to sit near you. Seating arrangements may seem trivial, but they can reveal a lot about someone's intentions. If a woman consistently chooses to sit near you, whether in a classroom, at work, or during social gatherings, it's rarely by coincidence. By sitting close, she's creating an opportunity to be part of your immediate space. It allows her to engage in casual conversations, share subtle moments, and foster a sense of connection. This choice signals that she values your company and enjoys being around you. It's a subtle yet deliberate way of expressing interest without being too obvious. Even if other seats are available, her preference for proximity might be her way of quietly communicating that you matter to her. So the next time you're in a shared space, take a moment to notice where she sits. If she consistently gravitates toward you, it's a sign worth paying attention to. Sign 11. Seeking your attention. When a woman is interested in you but hesitant to make it obvious, she might find subtle ways to draw your attention. This can manifest in how she acts, speaks, or interacts when you're around. For example, she might share funny stories or make witty remarks to stand out in a group setting. Alternatively, she might bring up topics she knows you're passionate about, steering the conversation to engage your interests. These actions are often carefully chosen to capture your notice without making her feelings overt. It's not just about being seen, it's about being memorable. Her attempts to make you laugh, impress you, or show that she values your perspective are silent declarations of interest. Pay attention to how she interacts with you compared to others. These small, intentional efforts may be her way of seeking a connection while keeping her emotions under wraps. Sign 12, involving in common interests and activities. One of the most thoughtful ways a woman may reveal her interest in you is by showing enthusiasm for the things you care about. She might make an effort to engage in activities you enjoy, attend events you frequent, or discuss topics she knows are meaningful to you. For instance, she could mention a book you recently talked about, or suddenly express interest in a sport or hobby you love. If she's going out of her way to explore your interests, it's rarely a coincidence. These actions reflect her intention to create common ground and cultivate a deeper connection. This effort goes beyond casual curiosity. It's her way of saying, "I want to understand you better and be part of what matters to you." Whether she's attending the same gathering or casually adopting a pastime that aligns with yours, these subtle gestures speak volumes about her feelings. Take note of how she interacts with your world. Does she align her plans to overlap with yours or show a keen interest in things that are meaningful to you? These thoughtful actions may be her way of building a bridge between your lives, paving the way for something more. As we conclude, let's reflect on how all these subtle signs weave together to paint a picture of hidden affection. As we come to the end of this journey through the subtle signs of concealed affection, take a moment to reflect on what we've explored. These 12 signs may seem small and unassuming, but in the intricate dance of human connection, the smallest gestures can carry the greatest meaning. A smile that lingers just a second longer, the way she mirrors your body language, or her effort to remember little details about you. Each of these actions can be her way of expressing interest while keeping her feelings guarded. Even the way she chooses to position herself near you, draws attention to herself, or aligns her interests with yours, might hold deeper significance than you realize. But remember, interpreting these signals requires patience, awareness, and respect. While these signs can help you recognize unspoken emotions, they're not definitive proof. Context matters, and so does communication. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Use these insights to approach your interactions with mindfulness and clarity. Pay attention, but don't jump to conclusions. Allow space for mutual understanding to grow. Now it's your turn. Have you noticed any of these signs in someone around you? Or perhaps you've been the one showing them? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's learn from one another and celebrate the beauty of connection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others who might find it helpful. And remember, sometimes the smallest signs can lead to the most meaningful relationships. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.